What's up, guys? 1 second, trying to get my stuff straight. I'm all out of whack. Sorry, guys. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Jesus? Hey, Seuss. Uh, what's that? F5? F5? It's a little bit of a guess. Yeah, we got something a little different going on tonight. That kind of spun out of yesterday's stream. I'll explain in a second. I'm just trying to get everything set up real quick. It's kind of spur of the moment. Okay, I need to hit somebody up on Discord real quick. Ah, there we go. What's up, Ken? No, Barb. We're doing something a little weird tonight. What's up, Nocturnal? Um, I don't know if any of you guys were in yesterday's stream. I got hit up by a guy on Twitch. He goes by Lie. But he was showing me how he had stumbled into some like actual bot games. Like uh, the bots were like funneling into a specific game and just dropping their loot for a different bot to pick up and stash. So I looked at some of his videos he sent me. So, and he's doing this on the Asia servers, and it's 10 a.m. Asia time for the most part for most of the region, most of the regions we're looking at. So he's going to try and hunt down some bot games. We're going to jump in and see see what's going on. I'm really curious to see how bad things are, and he's going to join us on Discord in a minute. He's going to hit me up, and we're going to. I'm going to pull him into his. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm going to include him in. You'll see him on the page. You can talk whenever you're ready, man.
All right. My volume good?
Yep, sound good. Hold on, let me adjust the screen so that you're on the monitor. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, Mike, we had a tornado warning here. Literally, um, about 10, 15 minutes from here. So this is the deal. So he's hunting games right now, and we're not going to really divulge how we found the games yet. We'll get into that later. But this is what's going to happen. If he could find a bot game, we're going to jump into it, and then we're going to see what happens. I might do a little farming while it's going on. But we're just going to play it by ear. I'm not going to be on for very long. Well, depending on how this goes. I'm on the Asia servers right now, just in case he finds one, and I'll jump into the game with him. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I thought it was really interesting based off of the videos he sent me, and they're on YouTube. But in fact, I will. Let me do this. I'm gonna put a link to his channel in my description for this, and you guys can see the videos there. I didn't look at all of them. I think there's just a handful, but they are interesting. We looked at one on video or on stream yesterday, but there's some stuff going on that it made me a little more concerned about the state of the bots in Diablo 2. Alright, I'm going to put it in the description of the stream. And we're going to see what happens. I don't. Well, here's the thing: we don't know what the bots are doing with their gear. I'm assuming they might be selling it on a JSP or trading it on JSP. You know, and there's those websites that sell gear, and might be how they're getting their supply. It's kind of crazy. And he has kind of found us kind of a little bit of a system to find the games. And if we get a little further into this and we kind of see how prevalent it is, maybe we disseminate that information out a little bit. But right now, just suffice it to say that it's not anything difficult the way he finds the games. And he's like accumulated a bunch of the games they use. And the way that it seems to be working, these guys are running like multiple bots, and what they do is they congregate into a funnel game. Basically, they join one game where they drop all their gear, and another bot collects it all. So they're like just funneling all into one mule. And apparently it's fairly straight automated. So what's up, Michael? We're gonna see what happens. I'm really curious about it. We had talked. I'd gotten on a call with him earlier today, and we just kind of discussed it. And he explained to me how he had found the games and how he stumbled into them. And apparently, it's pretty prevalent. Right now is a good time to find them on the Asia servers, but he has seen them on all regions, Europe and NA as well as Asia. So
yeah, actually, I just found one in the Americas not too long ago because I didn't want to spoil the Asia games.
Wow. So yeah, he's on Discord with me. He's just muting himself as he cycles through the game names that he uses to try and track these guys down. He said this is kind of a hot time as we go into the weekend for the Asia servers, that it sometimes stumbles into some games pretty quick. So we're just going to play it by ear. I kind of wanted to catch this live. It'd be really interesting to see this live, and all you guys kind of see it. So we'll see what happens. What's up, Kung Fu? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I found a couple games with like the level 1 mules standing in town, but there's no action just yet.
That's cool.
Just writing them down, moving on to the next one, try to catch it while it's hot, basically.
Yeah, that's cool. Just let me know when you hit one, dude, and we'll jump in and see what's going on. But he's been accumulating this information for a little bit now. What's up, Viet? I was just telling the guys. So yesterday's stream, I was one of the guys on Twitch reached out to me, and he was telling me about how he stumbled into some of the bot games, and he's been accumulating some information. So we're going to try and join one of these bot games, and this is on the Asia region, and see how it kind of works. So as you can see, that's him on in kind of the inlay for his games. That's him looking for the different games that he's found over the past. I don't know. What do you think, Mike? Past month or so, or even less than that?
Since the first EU declone walk.
Since the first walk. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was telling me he stumbled into a bot game hunting declone games, like just trying to get into games to get declone spawns. And he stumbled into a bot game. So I put a link to his YouTube in my description for the stream. He's got a couple videos up there. They're fairly short if you want to see what he's been seeing. It's kind of crazy. So we had a conversation earlier today, and it was like like this time of night is kind of the hot time for the Asia servers. So we're just going to go live and just see if we could catch one of these in real time. I was going to do some streaming. I might try and do a little bit of running while he's looking for games. Michael, it'll be interesting. Yeah, it's 10 a.m. over there now. It's around a 12-hour time difference forward. So this is kind of where they're spinning up, and maybe collecting their their gear from running bots overnight. Who knows? But I'm really curious to see if we find something. Well, see, Michael, that's kind of how it's working. They just go, all the bots funnel into one game, and they just drop the stuff on the ground, and the other bot picks it all up, and then they leave and just keep coming back and doing it. So I'm really curious. We'll see what happens. Yeah, no, actually I'll do it right now. I was going to try and farm a little bit while he tries to hunt a game. He's already found a couple of bot games where there's just a random level 1 just sitting in game. But we want to try and catch one where they're actually doing some muling. So this is my build right now. This is my chain lightning build. Yeah, yeah, Mike, gear laundering. Here's the build. I mean, it's pretty straightforward as far as the lightning build I use. This is not Nova, it's just lightning, chain lightning. So it's all, these two, right now, mainly I'm using lightning because it's just more damage until I get like an infinity. But these two synergize each other. Then I max lightning mastery. And then we go into a max charge bolt next, and then I'm maxing Nova now. Nova's only a couple points out. Then one into telly, one into warmth. It's real straightforward. Yeah, the damage is decent. Again, I don't have an infinity. If you want, my gear is horrible. I mean, I got a Q-Hagens, a Shaco, Oculus Steel, Spirit Steel, a couple of rando FCR rings. Nat's boots still. I've just had no luck finding gear. Yeah, if I get a few more pieces, I would switch to Nova. Just straight up, just go Nova. But yeah, this works a little better right now. Nova feels a little weak with the gear I got. So we'll see. Let's see how bad this is. I think the FPS, what's the FPS in Asia servers? Yeah, 187. Or the ping is 187. FPS is fine. But I was doing this, I ran one game earlier, and it's noticeably different when you're teleporting. You can tell there's a little bit of a stutter. I mean, not horrible, but you could tell there's a little bit of a stutter. A lot of stutter right there. Yeah, Josh, it is, isn't it? It's kind of crazy. So You know, maybe we could open up, but you know, because this has been kind of a topic of conversation. Cooley kind of did somewhat a video about JSP, and then he brought up bots a little bit, but I think it's kind of a split field, right? I didn't think there were that many bots, but based off of just what Lai has shown me so far, it seems like there's a lot more than I thought. Yeah, KH. I normally farm chaos. Everybody keeps telling me to go do Travancore, but I hate Travancore, so. Yeah, Josh, there was some telltale signs in those games. If you look at just the character names and like they're running like there was like that one game that had like 6 or 7 sorceresses in it, all wearing full towels, all the same level, all with 3-letter names. It's real sketch. It's real sketch. So we're just gonna mess around and see if you find something. Nico, I gotta be honest with you, dude. I had this conversation with Lai earlier today as well. I didn't do it, but I knew a few guys that actually ran like Pendle bots back in the day. They did. I mean, not gonna. They did. They just straight up said they did, and then, you know, whatever. I was never comfortable with it. My whole thing was, you know, if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna play a game. No, I get that. But you know, the kind of the word on the street was that bots were having a harder time with picking, you know, getting gear and being slower and all that. But even if that was the case, if you got enough bots running, I mean, you're going to get stuff. I mean, they got a whole network apparently of bots running and funneling gear into, you know, into a maybe even like a main account that just picks the stuff up. And honestly, I don't know how Blizzard would even crack down on that stuff. I mean, it's obviously against TOS, and it's specific botting specifically mentioned in their rules of conduct, but I mean, they're still doing it. It's always been the case, though, right? In one game, I mean, just about every game, there's some sort of cheat or hack, or in this case, mainly it's bots. You know, the duping thing, when they can figure out how to do it, that's always been a thing in D2. I don't know how prevalent that is, but the botting thing is apparently more prevalent than I even really gave it credit for. One second, let me turn you up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, just keep on until you pop one. We'll see what happens. What's up, Charles? Not a whole lot, GG. One second. Well, Josh, that's kind of the, I guess, you know, kind of my end goal. I'd like to kick it up the chain if, you know, I don't have any, of course, any people at YouTube or at Blizzard that I could technically get to look at this stuff, but maybe if, you know, a bigger streamer saw it, then a bigger streamer saw it, and I'm probably going to do some videos on it as well to try and get it noticed more, if nothing else. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of my end goal, if nothing else. Because I mean, we can't stop them from doing it. Yeah, I'm sure there is some banning going on, but I'm really curious to see if how much of the how many of these guys are actually getting caught. Mike, what do you? I'm not sure what you're referring to with regarding Asmongold. Did he do something about World of Warcraft botting or something?
Yeah, he had a protesting game and had all his followers go in because there was a whole bunch of like the same identical character running around in a circle in some area.
I
It's
didn't
pretty
know.
epic. Like he was there for like 2 days.
I didn't know about that.
Then Blizzard splits the realm, so they were still there, but you just couldn't see them.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I was going to ask something, I forgot now. Wow, this teleporting's hard on Asia.
Ooh, something's going on here. Oh, it's these guys again. I know these guys.
You
These
find
are
somebody?
traitors. Yeah.
Wow, this is horrible. I'm going to get out of this game.
These guys are all traitors. Adios, I recognize his name. Unfortunately, they're not going to drop anything. I'll see though, I mean, maybe. Usually what happens is a player joins, it's always this group. A player joins, they trade with them, and then they go, you know.
Huh.
Let's see.
Yeah, Tanner, mine was 300 ED. Yeah, perfect ethereal. I actually traded it to who got that from me? It was Barca. He was in chat and he was wanting it pretty bad. And he gave me basically gave me a fortitude for it.
So
That's
this
what I was going
guy,
to ask. Is there a? I'm assuming there's not. There's not like a trial way to play D2, is there? You have to buy a game, right?
so Adios looks like he's the ringleader.
Uh huh.
He just said, I have a Google Translate on my phone, so this is Korean. Hold on, let me get the thing out of the way. Basically, I just hold it up to the screen and I kind of see what's going on. Adios says, just pay the deposit, boss.
Oh, he's talking to
Really good
somebody in his chat.
Pay the deposit, yeah. Oh, they're talking about the... They're talking about an order.
Oh, really? Hold on, let me see if I can get it up on screen. Oh, okay, I see it. Yeah, it's all in Korean.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's Vex to East. I'm not sure. One Jordan ring, one Vex to East, one Jordan ring, one. Oh, this guy's name is Rune Warehouse, the one that just spoke. Says, are you bored?
That's funny.
Yeah, sometimes I'll hang out and see what's going on. But like I said, I've been in this game like so many times. They never drop anything.
Do they always use the same game name?
Sometimes I'm pretty sure. So this is FF77 passes 1.
That's funny.
I did write it down. I'll hang out just for a second to see if they do in fact drop it, but I highly doubt it. But I've seen guys speaking about their lunch and stuff like that, and they're gonna take off for the day, and they're talking about the trades or the things that they sold.
Oh, jeez. Do you think these are real money transactions these guys are doing?
Well, I mean, you see the numbers that just went up.
No. Hold on.
They're
Let me look.
talking Yep. The numbers, the amount is. He's saying how much, and then they're giving him some kind of figure. I don't know how to read it.
Yeah. Interesting.
13,700. That's what he said the amount is.
What's the Korean
The other is called Rune Vault. Rune Vault and Rune Warehouse are both talking.
Yeah, I was trying to think what the denomination, what currency the Koreans use, what their currency is called. I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because, like, in Japan, it's the yen, and you would deal in those kind of figures, like thousands. That's right, Liam. Yeah, it's wons. W-O-N.
So I'm getting ready in case they drop anything, because you never know. Surely they noticed me already, though.
Just some random dude in their game.
Adios is trading right now. So
that's funny.
I'm gonna go on to other games. Like I said, I've seen them tons of times. I even recognize some of the other names. Like there's this one guy, Luda7.
That's funny.
Run into him a number of times.
And for those that don't know, what's going on is he'll stumble into trade games, and it's usually those you guys see him spamming in the trade channels. It's those websites that sell stuff, and of course they got to meet up with whoever places an order for an item, and actually give them the item. And usually that's he's run into some of those games where he's run into them doing their sales because they're asking for like order numbers and stuff. Yeah, Liam, I don't doubt that for a second either. Yeah, I mean, that whole JSP thing's been going on for a while. Is there actually a use for four-socket sacred? It's kind of strength requirements kind of crazy on. I guess that once you get to a certain level, it's not that bad. Ah, interesting, Charles. Wonder how they handle the transactions.
So I'm in another game. There's 2 of them. Actually, this game has been up a long time, since last night, unless they just created the same game. Oh, someone's texting me. Let's see. Blackjack. So in this case, I'm just gonna go over, drop some random stuff, and then leave. Basically, I'm gonna act like a bot so they don't close the game and I could come back later.
Gotcha.
They're gonna wonder what the heck that was.
Yeah, Liam, that would make sense though if they just handle the transaction separately somewhere else. Yeah, just like Charles was saying, just doing it on Facebook. I mean, and that's easy enough to arrange, right?
You're talking about the sellers?
Like on JSP, the guy's selling form gold for real money and stuff.
Oh, I got it. Because remember I mentioned BB when we were talking?
Yeah.
He's saying there's some Korean forums or whatever that he uses in order to set up the trades.
Oh, I'm sure there's
And
there's a
then
bunch of different sites that are a little more
another
under the radar.
another uses WeChat for like payments at least. I think they might be able to text on it too, but I'm very curious how they uh, draw in the customers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, and it could just a lot of it could be just those websites.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Charles, the scammers have been doing that. I mean, that goes all the way back, right? I don't. I saw stuff on sale for eBay when D2R first dropped. I was seeing gear on there. I don't know if it's still happening because Blizzard had cracked down on the eBay thing when it first happened on original, but I saw Diablo 2 items on eBay it first couple of months of D2R dropping. So I don't know how much they cracked down on that, but there was definitely stuff on eBay. 100%. I saw it myself. And I've had those websites that sell stuff. They've reached out to me to try and get me to have them on my videos and stuff, like as a sponsor. And I just told them to go away. They actually contacted me on Discord. No, they don't, Liam. I mean, it's just a cost analysis, right? If they can make money, even if they get in trouble and lose an account, buy another one. If they're making enough money to do it, what do they care? But apparently, there's enough money out there that this apparently a pretty big thing going on. What's my ping? Whew, there's just no way. But yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Getting into a lot of games now.
Oh, really?
Nothing really interesting happening, but you'll see like every single game I'm getting into, there's like a level 1 just standing in town.
that's the mule.
Yep, most of the time.
God almighty.
I've seen this guy before too.
I feel like the Asia servers are harder. These games are so heavy with the density so bad on these maps. Webcam or D2. I can't do either one of those, dude. I did figure out how the webcam stuff was getting in my chat yesterday. So even though I have it set in YouTube to not allow or had to have only subscribers be able to chat, when my Streamlabs creates the stream, it has its own set of rules that overwrites what's in YouTube, so it opens it back up again, and that's how the chatters got back into my chat yesterday.
Greetings.
So I had to fix that. It's the evening, and my birds are out. What's up, Bob? We're gonna try and see if we could catch a bot game tonight. I mean, my luck on ladders been pretty bad, but I mean, I know people that have done pretty well on ladders, so it's hard to say. Yeah, Charles. Again, it's a cost. It's just an analysis of whether they pay the fine, and still if they can make money, they're going to keep on doing it. It's the same thing applies. Yeah, it's exact same uh, scenario. What's up, Barker? What's going on, man? Yeah, I don't know that I could farm on Asia servers.
Ooh, it's interesting. Whenever I see a game is full, I get all excited.
Uh huh. Did you find another trade one?
Oh, it could be all the bots coming in to drop their loot. It's kind of tough to tell. Sometimes they set it low, um, the player count, but I'm curious how smart they are when they're setting all the games up and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure like some random like me doesn't go in and Robin Hood all their stuff.
Oh yeah, Barker. I forgot. Yeah. It's looking more towards the evening time. Um, I'm thinking around 7 p.m. right now, but it's not 100% yet. So I'll probably put something out on Discord and YouTube. Just to let everybody know. Oh yeah, what spandex? Spandex I saw was giving away a Hodo earlier, and I'm sure there's other people doing the same as well. We have a channel in our Discord called Freebies, and I know a lot of the guys just during the course of the week just give away stuff. So yeah, the link to the Discord's in the description if you guys want to gain access to that. It's pretty straightforward, Josh. It's not bad. Just look at the channel names. General is where most people say stuff, but then like there's a freebies channel. There's a bunch. I think we have too many channels sometimes, but General's where I spend. That's where most of the chat goes on. Liam, you still at work? Man, government people ain't supposed to work that long. Viet, is it really that bad? I thought we had a lot of channels, or too many. Yeah, I'm still finding guides. I found another two more. I think I found two more. Is it really that bad? Is it strictly Diablo stuff on his channel? I don't think he plays anything else, does he? Liam, dude, it's Friday, man. Turn that shit off. Holy crap, man. Spandex, man, that's way too many. Yeah, apparently, Liam. Yeah, I know some guys that work in civil engineers, Corps of Engineers, here in the U.S., and dude, you ain't even gonna find them in the office at 4 o'clock on a Friday. They're
Oh, here we
gone.
go. Dude, ZZ, password ZZ. Look what's on the ground.
Hold on. CZ?
Z as in Zed. Zebra. Dude, look at all this stuff, man. Look at the sorceresses and everything too. They're just
I'm not in the
dropping
same
everything.
game as you, I don't think. Z, password Z.
Zebra. ZZ
Oh,
password
ZZ. Okay, dude, I got into a Z password Z game. That looks like a bot game.
Just run to the left as soon as you get in.
Okay.
I'm just grabbing everything I possibly can. Ooh, F Scalders. Over 1,000 defense. Well, we got here just in time.
I am
Look at all this
overburdened.
stuff.
Yeah, all these small charms. Bunch of Guardian Templar. What is this amulet?
So they might have more people joining, but usually they throw what they don't find worth it to the left.
I'm not gonna keep it though.
Dude.
There's a Viper. It's a
Just,
20. It's
hang out there.
anti-perfect. It's anti-perfect.
With the Viper Torquami, whatever.
No, it's a Viper skin of the Viper Magi. It's a 20 resist though. It's literally anti-perfect.
So just run to the bottom left and make sure you're not in their party. And look at their names.
Oh
And their
yeah,
double.
CCEEFF. I am in
Yep.
party.
And if you whisper them, that's how you bring up their account name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Han06, Han05, Han03. Like,
Let's
come
hang
on.
out. Let's hang out here for a little bit. How do you leave party?
First of all, go to your game settings and make sure that, like, if you hit escape, options, gameplay, the second check mark, turn it off. The auto party invite.
I just left party, but yeah, I see what you're saying. We'll turn that off for now.
But yeah, I bet more.
You think they're going to be
coming?
coming in and out?
Probably.
We'll hang out for here
Depends
for a
how
little
many
bit.
there are. I mean, like I've seen like the one video where you saw the identical sorceresses. One leaves, another one comes in. You know what I mean? Like a
Yeah.
whole group. So. I
Oh,
wouldn't
somebody's
be
saying that
surprised.
he found a bot game on NA that's dropping right now.
Nice.
Hey, Shaka,
I
are
mean-
you in that game right now? Hang out here. I'm going to go check that one real quick.
Sure. Yeah, this is very common. You'll even go into games where nobody's in the game, and you saw
up,
the
Smoking?
pile of stuff.
Uh-huh.
They just leave it. I found 3 Dungos and a Shaco in a pile before, among other things. Like in the one game, all of it, all 4 of those plus more. But I guess, I mean, I know the Shaco was like a really low roll, so I think that's why they don't think, you know, they're going to get anything for it, so.
Well,
Well,
yeah, because like that Viper was anti-perfect.
Yeah. But I mean, geez, like if I got one, if I needed one, it would be like worth something.
Oh, it's full. That game's full. Yeah, Smoking. We're looking at some stuff. Liam, is there stuff in there? Yeah, Barker, it's completely automated. They come in, the bots come in, drop the gear that they found for another bot to pick up, and then they leave and do it again and come back and leave and do it again and come back. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could see like nobody said anything to us. They're just standing there still. Like they're still there. Just in case somebody does like start these bots up again, I don't want to like really get too close.
Oh my God.
Oh, here's somebody else just joined.
Why is he opening trade with me?
CNMB. Like I said, there's more joining.
This game's full of druids.
Yeah, usually they do the exact same characters. Oh, well, BK ring, Chamrune.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God! I left in two.
Dude, I just got it. BK 3% is all right. Cham ist. Boom.
Hold on, guys. I want to go back in that game. They just dropped runes on the ground.
Oh, somebody joined again. Oh, wait a minute. It's a level 1. That's their mule. They're gonna come and be like, where did that go? I bet this one says something. I guarantee.
Think so? Think he's live?
Oh, no, he didn't. Wait a minute. Did he drop more? Another character joined. What is going on?
All right, I'm
Callie.
coming. I'm coming in now.
Super again. Oh, he's running somewhere else. I wonder if he's dropping more stuff somewhere else. Go north. Go north. Wait, where'd he go? Can you check the other? Check Harrogath. They'd like to go there too. I wonder if there's more loot there. I'm not. I'm just a level 1 to blend in. So.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's a 90 and a level 1. It doesn't say
In
where they're
Harrogath?
at. No, they're just in the game and just in general.
Yeah, just go to the other town areas real quick.
Yeah.
There's probably gonna be like the real good stuff there. They're definitely going to be in a town. Harrogath is the most common. Occasionally, I don't know why they go to Act 3, but...
Yeah, there's nobody here in 5. I'm going to come back to... I'm going to come back through all of them.
Yeah, they all just left.
You're Ox. I got you. You created
Yeah.
a level 1 with like just a 2-letter name to blend in. Gotcha.
Yeah, just to blend in. Chamin and Ist. 6 Vamp Gazes. F Scalders. All these charms, like, I must have like 20. Now this character is now full.
What the
So
crap,
usually what
dude?
I do, yeah. Like look at my stash right now. Like, can you see this? I only had the edge in the.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull
Roger
you up on
Cube here.
Discord. All right, guys. I'm gonna move this over so y'all can see the full screen. This is what he's gotten out of this bot game, or this.
Whole bunch of charms, but.
Didn't
maybe
you
it
say
has to
you
be a
got
little more cooling.
Oh, and he got a Chom rune and an Is rune just now. They dropped.
And the BK. I'm not sure about that.
They dropped all those vamp gazes.
Yeah, it's 6 of them as soon as I joined. Like, I think I might have picked this up in a different game, like these right here. I forget. Honestly, I don't even know, but I remember I had the edge bow and the cube. Because I tried to empty it, because as you can see, you just fill up like instantly in just one game. I mean...
Yeah, show that Grand Charm again.
Ooh, look at this one.
Plus
2
2.
to cold skills. That's actually kind
Oh.
of nice.
Yeah, it's decent. It's level 31. Yeah, that's not bad,
The
but
vamp gazes, did you say?
no, the Grand Charm in your inventory. That's 1076.
30. I don't even know if that's
Actually,
good.
nah, that's decent. I mean, it's not like, top notch, but
This
that's
is
not a
nice,
bad
though.
one.
198% ED, Scalders, F.
What the crap, dude?
And they didn't think it was good enough, so they just leave it. And then they dropped the good stuff by the stash.
Wow, so they
which was
grab it
just
real
these
quick.
3, BK, Cham, Ist. That's all they thought was good. You know?
Yeah, for those that just joined, here's how it's working. Let me go back here. what happens is Lai, who's in chat with me now, he kind of tracked down how they were making their games and stuff, and it's nothing like super secret or anything. They just like make pretty obvious game names with passwords, and they have bots that are funneling into one specific game, dropping a loot for another bot to hold. So that's what this game was. No, actually, I don't.
I got both of these off bots. I gave several war traps away, but I did keep it 48 and 50.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Liam. I probably need to get on a different character. I think we scared him out of this
You blend
game.
right in. You're a source with a.
Oh, that's true. I guess I could be a bot, but it looks like
you could pick some of this stuff up and drop it, and then they'll just move it over.
that's funny.
They'll be cursing at you for being such a terrible magic find bot.
Yeah, Liam, he was saying that they do hardcore as well. He's found a couple of hardcore games doing the same thing.
Yeah, it's very rare though. That's why I stick to softcore ladder. I only have like one character, and what they dropped was like white Marnarchs, but it was early in the season too, so I basically ignored it now.
You think with it we scared him out of this game and they're making new ones now?
Oh, they're off to farming again. They're gonna be farming for like another 3 hours or whatever, and then rejoin in a game just like this.
I wonder if they rejoin when they find something, or if they're full, or I wonder how that works.
Only in a game like this. Here, join. Let me just see which one is like FF.
Because there's no bot just sitting here waiting
Oh.
to collect, so I don't know if maybe that's why.
I think
maybe-
this one might be a decent one. Let me just double check.
I'm not keeping that Viper, by the
Yeah,
way,
so-
guys. I'm gonna vendor it.
I mean, you could join this one and kind of get a feel for what the anchor is like, if you will.
Which one?
It's RR password 1.
Well, they're keeping that tough, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really hard to figure out. So basically, this is the level 1 mule, and they're just going to stand here the whole time. Now, I don't know if somebody's just has this game open, and then the bots come to drop it.
He sent
and
me
then
an
maybe
invite.
every hour.
Is that automatic? I don't remember. I turned off the auto join.
Well, he didn't invite me.
Hmm.
I guess he doesn't like me. He probably seen me before.
Hold on, let me throw the Viper on the ground.
Nah, he ain't gonna go for it. Drop it in front of him.
Yeah, let's see if there's a range to it.
Usually what they do is once the bots join, a little while after they leave, I found they move around like this. Like they're clicking every inch of the ground.
Ah,
You know what I
gotcha.
mean? It's very sporadic and everything, but yeah, he's just gonna leave it. I bet you I could drop one of these. Here, let me get the... I'll put a gaze right in front of the guy. I mean, surely that's something like any level 1 would want to pick up.
The temptation. Come on, dude, pick it up.
Oh, well, you saw in my clip from this morning, like, all the bots were dropping, and it's hard to tell if any of this is being manually, like, controlled.
Right.
So I waited with that Zod on the ground until one of them moved, so I'd kind of like, they're moving a little bit, whatever, like there's a little confusion on the screen. And that's when I grabbed the Zod. But you gotta be patient for some of those things. Because like us moving around, like even like this a little bit, they're gonna be like, why is that bot moving?
Yeah, if he's not a
You're
bot
caught and you can
himself, right?
Right. So I've
It's kind of funny.
studied the arts of botting in game by what got me caught.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I
guys,
mean?
the password guessing is nothing special. They literally like this game is RR password 1.
Yep.
I mean, and the one before was ZZ password ZZ. I
No,
mean,
password Z. Yeah.
or yeah, or but it's not like
Yeah,
they're making
there's
stuff complicated.
there's a good rhyme and reason to it. Like I've even gotten into more complicated things where like if you take your ring finger all the way to your index, you know how you roll on the keyboard?
Uh
They'll do like QWE password 123, just
huh.
because it's natural.
Right, 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 right.
And for some reason they love the left side of the keyboard, probably because they're right-handed, hand on the mouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then naturally your hand rests on the left side of the keyboard, and that's how you're doing like the game names and passwords and stuff.
Well, I mean, you could program it and it'd be pretty simple to just increment and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, but they're not going to overcomplicate that just
Well,
because they're
that's
probably
the
just
thing
some
though.
script kiddies that don't know a whole lot.
This game is an anchor, like I said, so you can't have the other bots guessing where to go after they find stuff, right?
Right, right, right. That's true.
So the bots are doing the incremental stuff,
Right, making their games
you
and
know.
running.
And now, boom, come to RR password 1, drop your stuff off, and call it a day. Go back to farming, you know. So that's why you're gonna find games like this where they're relatively easy, and I'm sure they gotta put it in how many different programs. So they're
Yeah,
probably trying to keep it simple just so they can remember. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So
Well, smoking. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. Is because I mean, I don't. Just us doing this right now, they're probably not going to change it. But as more people catch on, they'll probably complicate it a little more. But I don't think us jumping into one of their games is really going to change a whole lot. Because you got to figure. I mean, it's hard to even guesstimate how many are probably doing or running right now.
uh
Dude, there's
tons.
probably so many running right now. So
Yeah,
this.
I mean, like I'll
What's
I'll
up,
find a
Cubba?
game, and then I'll go to the next game. But the thing is, you got to figure how long must they be magic finding before they come back?
Yeah,
Like
that's what I was
1,000
wondering because I don't know how
times.
many how many bots are tied to this one anchor game.
Well, I mean, you saw on the other one what they were named to like EE or something like that.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
Jake, that's
got to be a
basically
few.
what it is, dude. I mean, they don't. It's the passwords haven't been overly complicated. It's usually like if you've guessed the game name, it's probably either going to be like that letter or literally like 1 or 1 2 3. It's there. It's not overly complicated from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, it's super easy to figure it out. There are some, like if I put in the letter A, I don't know why, but this is typically really hard to crack. I don't know if they got, like another keyboard with, you know, Chinese or Korean symbols or something that I
Right.
just can't try. But for the most part, it's super easy to figure out.
Yeah. That it's crazy. I didn't think it was that bad, but I'm starting to think it's really bad.
Are you surprised we got in one during your live stream? I mean, I've been in a lot of games too,
Um, not
but
not
nothing
really. I
so
kind
much.
of
Oh,
figured
here's
you'd
another.
you
Look, look, look.
did you hit one?
T gods. Oh yeah, I'm in another.
Which one is it? Is it full?
AA1 password 1. The name of the one character is OPWE-D. I've seen this guy. Actually, I wrote this down earlier, and the Sork was just sitting here the entire time.
Yeah, there was some stuff on the
Like
ground.
you could go back and see. Like I looked at this character here, Lubin. Oh, is she going to the stash? What's going on?
These might be legit.
No, this
82 Sork.
Sork was here for like half hour or more, just standing still. I was running around in the game earlier. Actually, I ran into this game before we were talking about going live,
Oh,
and this
really?
person was here.
Wow.
And you'd think by now they'd be like, "Where's her stuff?" Like anything, you know what I mean?
They
And
just
then they
left.
just leave. Yep.
Well, Josh, did you think you found one?
Yeah, give it away.
That's funny.
T-Gods. Not bad. I'm sure they picked up the better stuff, but Bearzilla, a level 1 just joined.
Oh, that same game.
Kentucky, is that? I'm guessing one of the followers or something, maybe? It's rare I see, like, actual names.
No, but we haven't. I haven't been in that one, Josh. Nah, Liam. I mean, I think in the whole scheme of things, it's probably acceptable losses or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's level 1 join, and they're just standing here. So strange.
Is that you, Josh? Come on, Josh. Tell me that's not your character name.
So I found too, like, you know, if people, like, I know, I hear you saying people are, like, trying to get into games. Nightmare games are usually legit. I almost never find bots in there. Hell games, you usually wind up switching characters, getting in, you think you found one, but it's either a legit game, a rush, or the individual bots going out magic finding.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
So, and like I've run into, just like you saw, like, you know, the one named A, B, C, whatever it was. I've seen like the same names or similar names constantly. So I basically stopped going to those games and
Right.
just stuck to the, you know, uh, normal games, level ones standing in town. Or, for example, like, there's a sorceress standing in a normal one game. She's been here this entire stream, and she hasn't moved from the stash at all. You know. Ooh,
That's
they're
crazy.
talking. I want to see what they say. Probably who are you or something like that.
That's
Yep.
just too
Who are you?
funny.
I wonder if BB's on. So BB was a really cool dude. I ran into him. He explained like what he does. He buys from the bots thing, you know, because I said to him too, I was like, I've noticed that whenever I go to a Korean game, I almost always get noticed, you know.
Uh huh.
But when I join the Chinese games for some reason, they just keep going as if I'm invisible, you know, and uh, he was explaining how it's fully automated in China, like a lot of them are. So it's something worth keeping in mind, you know, to assess your chances of being able to get stuff. So,
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Bob. I mean, it's probably there's probably a lot of that. I would think I can't see them joining the like the centralized game that often because I mean, you think about how many runs you got to do to actually find something. I'm just curious what they're farming. You think it's still Pendlebots?
I've seen them in all different areas. Act 3, there's like the spider cavern or whatever the heck it is.
Mm-hmm. The Ragnar Lair.
Um, Arachnid, yeah. I don't know why, but lots of them farm in Diablo. It's over and over. Um, I've seen some farming Andy. So I assume they're relatively intelligent if they're able to get down there.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just wondering. It's got to be. It can't be so intricate that it takes a lot to get them to the end goal. That's why Pendle was always so popular, because it was literally in town. You join the portal, teleport 3 times, and you're on top of the boss. That's why Pendle, and you could do that same for like Eldritch and Shank probably as well. I don't know that Trav would be that easy. Yeah, maybe. I guess if you, because the game he showed, the one of the videos he showed, it was literally like they were all in full towels. So the farm, the bots are kitted out, um, so they could just pop in Nova, grab loot, leave, pop in Nova, lot, grab loot, leave. Pretty easy. It's kind of crazy stuff, to be honest. Oh, really, Justin? Yeah, that would make sense. What with a with a pally? That's crazy. You usually see it's just Sorks running the bots or being the bots. I'm gonna have to look at some of that stuff.
I've
Yeah, the
even seen
static maps,
Amazon.
100%. I mean, it has to be the maps where there's no randomization to the end goal. So like Trav, yeah, CS would always be non-randomized, and of course the Pendle Eldritch Shank would always be pretty straightforward.
Well, I've joined games where they're setting bots up. Um, there was one, I think it was yesterday morning. I wound up going in and they were dropping just like 6 HOZs.
Oh,
And
for
it
all
was
the different bots.
yeah, like it was like a main account setting them all up, like giving them the equipment.
That's
So
so stupid.
I got like 6 HOZs if I know you don't want it, but
There was 6 houses laying on
like,
the
well, what
ground.
the heck am I watched him drop it. Yeah, I was like, do I take it? How many do I take? Like, what else is he gonna drop?
That's
But
so obnoxious.
and
That's
then
so
he dropped
crazy.
like 6 Andes helms. Like it was all like the same to make them all identical. Probably because they don't sell, but they perform well. I don't know.
That's so stupid.
Oh,
That's
one game I joined, there was a level 1 in there, and right by the Act 1 town stash, I kid you not, there were literally 14 Towels helmets. The Towel set helmets. And it's funny because I dropped it in a game and like somebody took all 14 and left. Like,
oh dear God. Yeah, there's some people that'll scoop like that.
yeah, I mean, what the heck are you gonna do? Like, even I'm not making that many characters.
All right, I think we're gonna call it here. Just so you guys get an idea of what's going on, because this, I mean, if you do some hunting yourself, I mean, you see the game names, they're pretty straightforward, and the passwords kind of fall in. So, I mean, look for yourself. I'm gonna probably dig into it a little more. Lai says he's got a bunch of footage. Maybe we'll collaborate and put something together for you guys to see. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to be poking around at this a little bit just to see what we come up with, um, and kind of go from there. I don't know that it'll make a difference, but I feel like we need to at least shine a little more of a light on it and see what happens. But for tomorrow, guys, I'm leaning more towards evening for the playthrough, and I'll try and get a specific time out early enough for you guys to kind of, if you want to join in, be a part of it. But I'm going to call it here. for now. I appreciate you, Lai, for showing it to me. And we'll do it again. Maybe we'll jump into something that's kind of crazy. Who knows? But we'll keep an eye out on it and see what happens. And I'm gonna probably do a little bit of my own digging as well. I mean, you guys saw there was at least a little bit of taste. He jumped into a game. They dropped runes on the ground and just all kind of other crazy stuff. And that was in a span of what, 15, 20 minutes of just hunting around. It's not that long.
Yeah, it's pretty typical, you know.
Yeah. So, and there was that one on NA that who found it? Did Liam find that? Well, somebody found it on NA that was full of druids. That was a little weird. who was it that found it? It wasn't Liam. I know he jumped into it, but it was like all level 1 druids. So, yeah, but we're gonna do it again. I just wanted to just kind of throw this out there just to see how it goes. But I appreciate you guys kind of hanging out, even though it was kind of uneventful. So we'll try it again for sure. Yeah, it was weird, but I appreciate it, dude. And we'll hook up again. I'll talk to you later on, and we'll see if we could coordinate getting some more info out.
Cool.
All right, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one.